Thank you so much for joining us, Tina Mendelsohn. My first question to you is public service broadcasting under pressure?
I think it is under pressure. I think it is under pressure politically, it's under pressure as a journalistic format, and it's under pressure financially. The trouble is that I think there isn't an open discourse about these problems. We're not even sure anymore what the public means and in what way the public, a public, should discuss on television. And I think we have to have a real media discussion, because I do think that the instrument of public service broadcasting is vital for democracy. It's very important that we educate, that we inform, and that the resources of that are really stable and profound.
Thank you. How do public service broadcasters measure success, and how has it evolved?
Well, they didn't measure success for a long time. They were the only ones. They had a monopoly, basically, till the middle of the 80s or the beginning of the 80s. And so they weren't worried about their importance at all. They were just important. And then the commercial ones came in the middle of the 80s, and that stirred a lot of things up. And that was good in a way. So change and crisis, very often in the media and in the public service broadcasting world, are eventually good. So I think it then was rated. At first, the public service broadcasters said, we don't rate, but the ratings are not important. And then slowly but surely in the 90s, they said, yes, they are important. And then they only measured the ratings, which now I think are not the instrument anymore that measures accurately the importance of a program, because a lot of young people watch their programs online. They watch them on video stream, they watch them through their iPlayer. So we do need a different quality of that. We need to know who watches, how they watch, and whether, if you watch something on a television and simultaneously maybe have your computer on as well, that doesn't mean it's competition. It means it's a different thing.
Oh, great. And lastly, what is your perspective on a European broadcasting?
Well, I think I'm a big fan, but it may sound a little bit naive, because the EU clearly has big problems. It has a problem of its legitimacy. It has a problem of democracy. So we haven't solved these issues. But nevertheless, there are important European issues that we have to deal with at the moment. We have more and more issues. For instance, the European Union is just starting big negotiations with the US about a free trade agreement. If that is the case, then the EU is an important player. And if it's an important player, then we need a public. And we need public service broadcasting then.
Great. Thank you so much for joining us.
Pleasure.